Today we're going to be making an all-occasion card with a summer theme. It could be used just to let somebody know you're thinking about them, you just want to say hi, or if you want to invite somebody over to your next summer barbecue, it would be great for that too. So the collection I'm using today is called Sunshine Happiness, and it's made by Bella Boulevard, and oh my goodness, are these papers so stinking cute. They're double-sided. They all coordinate beautifully together. So it's perfect for making a card, scrapbook page, mini album. It all goes together so you don't really have to think about it too much. I especially love this tree one with the flowers. So cute. It's got the wood grain on the back. I am going to be using this really cute watermelon paper today. It's got watermelon and strawberries on it. And then this sheet here is a bunch of different strips. So you just cut it out and add it to your project. Makes it really easy. And then the sentiment is from these cute little stickers. I'm going to be using the sentiment, I love summertime. And this whole collection and so many more fun goodies can be purchased at creekbakecreations.com. So let's go ahead and get started. Our card is a standard A2 size card. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to set that aside for now. I have 2 layers. I have this really fun bright yellow color, and it is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then here's that watermelon strawberry paper. And this layer is 4 by 5 1/8. And before I adhere those together, I took that sheet that I showed you that had all the different strips on it. I took this strip and I cut it. It was thicker like this, so I cut it in half because I wanted it to be a little bit thinner. And I also cut a strip of that same bright yellow, and I just used a scallop border punch on here, just to mimic the scallop that's in the pattern paper. I like to do that. If you see something that you can recreate and double up on your cards, it's pleasing to the eye. So we're going to go ahead and adhere our polka dotted layer onto our yellow scallop layer. And that's going to go right there. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere this down to our adorable pattern paper. This paper makes me want to have a barbecue so bad. Okay, and we're going to stick it right down here. Try to line it up as best as we can. And it's going to hang over just a little bit, and I'm going to trim that off. And then we can go ahead and adhere this down to our yellow layer. And of course my ATG is going to squeak right now. Hasn't been squeaky at all. And then we can go ahead and adhere this to the front of our card. Okay, there's our super easy card base. Now what I've done is I've cut out a scallop circle, and I use the Cricut cartridge called Winter Woodland, just because I know that one's got a scallop on it, but there's lots of scallops out there. And I cut this at 3.25, and then I ran the circle part through an embossing folder. Just, again, like I said, I like to mimic things on my card, and so this repeats the little polka dots that's in that green strip. So I'm going to stick that onto my little scallop, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick this down onto my card. And that's going to go right about there. And now for the super fun part. I have cut a watermelon out, and I got this off of the Cricut cartridge called Simply Charmed, and I cut it at 3.5, and I tried to match it up as closely as I could to one of the watermelons in the pattern paper. And we're not just going to stick it down, we're actually going to stick it to a product called Action Wobbles. And if you haven't seen these before, they actually give movement to your die cuts, so it adds a lot of fun and interaction with your projects. They're super easy to use. If you can see, one part of the spring is bigger than the other, and the bigger part is what actually goes on your die cut. So you just take the paper off. Let me move this out of the way. And we're going to stick this down to our watermelon. And then we're going to take this backing off. Oops. And that is going to go on our scallop, and I'm going to put it at a little bit of an angle, like that. And you just want to press really good, make sure it's stuck down there. And as you can see, it'll move on its own when you move the card around, or if you just give it a little flick. The watermelon has action. Okay, so now it's just time for our sentiment. Like I said, I'm going to be using I Love Summertime. And you really could put it anywhere you'd like, but I think I decided I'm going to put it right here so that it's a little bit on my scallop, but then also on the strip here. And it's a little bit crooked. I'm going to try to fix this. Make sure I get that straight on those dots. There we go. Okay, so that is it. That is our fun little summertime card. Super cute. It's got a little movement with the watermelon. Thanks everybody for watching, and have a blessed day.